hot potato, chicken snitty. Hot potato, chicken snitty. Hello everyone, I'm Tupperware Pete. I am going to be cooking dinner tonight in the Micro Pro Grill. Not one, but two Micro Pro Grills. Yes, I sell Tupperware. Yes, of course I have two Micro Pro Grills. This is the fry pan that goes into the microwave oven. It's like a barbecue that goes into the microwave. It's a toaster, it's a sandwich press, it's an under the grill, it's a fry pan, it's a barbecue, it's an oven that goes into the microwave. So instead of cleaning your splashback in your kitchen and cleaning your oven every time you have a meal, all you have to do is clean this. It's not Teflon, it's Tupperware. This inside is Eterna Tupperware, and it's non-stick. It's PFOA free, so there's no PFOAs made in any Tupperware products whatsoever. It's Tupperware silicone, which means there's no latex. So if you know anybody that has a latex allergy, this is totally safe for them, right? Normally, what people say is, hang on, that's made out of metal, Peter. Can that go into the microwave? Yes, it can. The reason it can go into the microwave is, there's a couple of reasons actually. It's curved. So there are no sharp corners. There are no 90-degree corners. So that's one reason why it's very safe in the microwave. The other reason is the Tupperware silicone acts like a little bumper bar, and that protects the metal, touching the metal on the inside here. And the same with the cover. There's elongated feet either side down here. That keeps this metal away from this metal, and it keeps all of that metal away from the inside of the microwave, right? So it will do crispy bacon in 6 or 7 minutes. You can sear a chicken breast, breakfast steak in 3 or 4 minutes, whether you're doing crunchy nachos, pizza, homemade KFC, whether you're doing zucchini slice, chocolate cake, blueberry pancakes. I've done lasagna, ratatouille, stir fry, moussaka. What else have we done in here? It's anything you do in your fry pan, your oven, your toaster, your sandwich press, the barbecue, under the grill. This will do in the microwave at a fraction of the time and a fraction of the price. Let's get cracking. Oh, actually, when you lose the instruction booklet, all the instructions are on the bottom here. So you go, hang on, what did he say? Oh, that's right. You pop it, you just got to make sure maximum 20 minutes. It's got to be a minimum of 5 centimeters away from the roof of the microwave. And it's allergic to knives. And it's also allergic to the dishwasher. All right, so what we're going to do is just grab a little bit of, I've got some of this chili oil in my Tupperware oil dispenser. It is non-stick, but I'm going to do crunchy potatoes, and I love the flavour that this provides the potatoes, as well as that extra crispiness. So I'm just going to do a little bit of drizzle around there, right? And I have got also, I need another oil bottle, because I'm going to add in some extra virgin olive oil as well, just around in there, because yum, why not? Deliciousness, right? What I've got in here, I have got my hot potato. This is the Tupperware Mastro knife. Now, it's a German-inspired professional stainless steel, chef-grade stainless steel. And I love it because it's all in one piece, so the handle's never going to fall off, right? And this is actually like 3 or 4 kitchen tools in the one piece, right? So you can use it to scrape, you can use it to chop. I'm going to just chop these roughly. Like, you can get so much done because of the blade. It's a 13 centimetre blade, right? And of course, you can pop that through the Tupperware knife sharpener if you're very lucky to have one of those, right? So we've got that into there. Let's grab our spatula and I've just chopped this up in roughly, right? We'll just pop them around. This is just how I do my crispy potatoes. If you want to pop your oven on for an hour and use a bucket load of oil and have splatter everywhere, go for it. I live alone, so I can't rely on anyone else cleaning my kitchen. And I don't like cleaning the kitchen after I'm cooking a meal. So I'm just going to pop it all straight into here. Did that one cut through? Oh yeah, there we go. I'm just going to pop it straight into here. I have got this here. And I'm going to pop it into the microwave, microwave. I'm going to do 15 minutes on one side and that'll crisp it up beautifully. I do have some mixed herbs that I'm going to use. These are the Tupperware spice containers. You can grab a spoon in one side, or you can use the shaker on the other side. I'm going to use a spoon because I've got oily hands. Just let me grab a teaspoon. We'll pop this open in here, and we will just sprinkle this, a few herby yummies. Oh, there's a little bit of salt in there. But remember the other day, what's this called? No need to ask, it's a smooth operator. It is a smooth operator. This is the supersonic chopper. It's had a few names and different incarnations over the years. This is a supersonic chopper. If you've had it for a while and you want to give the blades a bit of a freshen up, just pop your rock salt in here, blitz it up, turn your rock salt into table salt, and at the same time you're sharpening your blades, all right? So that's a little Tupper tip from Tupper Pete. I did that last night, and I've got some rock salt turned into... I used some of the lazy salt as well. You know, Himastanden? No, Himalayan. Grab the tab, peel the seal. There's my Himalayan salt. And some people say that storing it into your modular mates is going to extend the best before date up to 5 or 6 years after, right? So we've got that into there. I've got this. I'm going to use this as a sprinkler, a little shaker. I'm just going to pop a little bit of salt. That's going to help draw out that moisture. Of course, the salt's going to enhance the flavours of everything that's in there as well. You can pop it into the casserole position if you're doing like a chocolate cake or a nachos or a zucchini slice. I've done pumpkin scones in here. I've done I do naan bread in here. You can do fantastic mixed herb and cheese dampers in here as well. Absolutely divine. Scroll around my videos and have a look and see, because I've done quite a few videos. I love the Micro Pro Grill. Yes, I've got 2 of them, and yes, I use them regularly. A quarter of a turn that way, you're going to pop it into the grill position. So anything like a cheese toasty, you can do that into there. If you're doing bacon, chicken, steak, stir fry, veggies, asparagus only takes 8 minutes. Grilled asparagus in here. It's absolutely fantastic, right? So we're going to pop that into there. I'm going to stick that in for 15 minutes, all right? While that's in there, I am going to do some chicken schnitty or chicken schnitzel if you are not living in Australia like I am. We're not going to have the argument over whether you call it a palmy or a parma. This is chicken schnitzel. Now, you can take your Clearmates. This is called a Clearmate. You can take your Clearmate straight to the deli. Saves on bringing home that single-use waste, that single-use packaging. You can take them straight to the deli. They pop them on the scales. They tear the scales out, so you're not paying for the weight of the product. And you just say, can I get 2 chicken schnitties? Well, these were half price. It was a 2 for 1, so I thought I'd just get 2 and have them quick for dinner. But if you're doing like any of your deli meats or cheeses or antipasto type nibbles, you know, tapas, all those sorts of deliciousness, whether you're taking them to the butcher or to the deli, you can fill them straight up into there, and you can seal that. When you're bringing it home, that just comes straight out of the car, straight into the fridge. If you are on a really hot day, just take the seal off for about 15-20 minutes, and then the next time you're in the fridge, seal that, and then that way the inside of the container is going to be the same temperature as the outside of the container. And if you are bringing home olives or something that's like, you know, got like a marinade oil or something, have you ever brought home oil or like olives or whatever, and you get a crack in that plastic tub and you've got to wash your shopping before you pop it into the fridge? If you pop it into a Clearmate container, express the air out of there, so that becomes liquid tight. So there's a saying in Tupperware, if it's round, make a sound. If it's square, don't you dare. Never take the air out of a square. If it's square, leave it there, right? If you want it to be a liquid tight container, you express the air out of there if it's round. The Tupperware Clearmates are the only exception to the rule. They are the only straight-sided container on the market anywhere that once you express the air out of there, will not leak. So you can keep beetroot in here with beetroot juice, pop it in your drink sesky when you go camping. The drinks water's not going to get into your beetroot, the beetroot water's not going to get out into your drink sesky. Your shredded lettuce is going to stay nice and crisp and dry because this is a 100% liquid tight, airtight container, right? If you're storing anything that's a protein, don't express the air out of there because you know sometimes when you buy those little packets of ham or bacon, there's a little bubble of air in the corner? The enzymes in that protein need that little oxygen bubble to make them last a little bit longer. We are protein. If we popped ourselves in a Clearmate container and expressed the air out of there, we wouldn't last as long as if there was a little bubble of air in there. So it's that same principle, right? So beans, nuts, eggs, cheese, meat, fish, anything that's a protein, don't express the air out of there. If you want it to be liquid tight and you're transporting it, by all means, express the air out of there, all right? Anyway, I can chat for hours about this, but we won't. Let's grab our other Micro Pro grill. We've got our 2 chicken schnitties. Pop that straight into there. Reusable. If you are popping them into the dishwasher, top shelf only, please. Or a gentle hand wash with a soft cloth, and it'll be fine. We have got our chicken schnitties. Now, instead of popping them into the casserole position, a quarter of a turn will pop it into the grill position. I've got a second microwave. Why not? It's still cheaper to run than having an oven every night. I've got 2 Micro Pro grills, hot soapy water and a soft cloth. The wipes off that Eterna beautifully. Even if you've got burnt honey, it'll wipe off perfectly, right? So we're going to pop this straight into here. We're going to stick that into there, and we're going to pop it in for. Oh, I need my glasses. Hang on a minute. So we can pop that straight into here for. Why don't we do? We'll pop that in for eight minutes. Now it is based on an 800 or 900 watt microwave. So if you have a 1200 watt microwave, just bring your power level down to say medium high. The second microwave that I've got it in is only 750 watts. So it does take a little bit longer to cook than if I was using an 800 watt microwave, all right? Now I've told you about this. This is a brand new one, right? So I've told you about on the bottom here. Let me just show you what it looks like on the bottom here. Let me just show you. So we've got, there we go. So can you see tells you it's a maximum 20 minutes, 5 centimeters away from the what's the name, and it's recommended for the microwave. Allergic to knives, it will tell you down the bottom. I don't know if, oh, there we go. See down the bottom? Allergic to knives, it'll tell you hand wash, food grade, and it's recyclable as well, all right? So the silicon is Tupperware silicon. Now, the Tupperware silicon cookware was in Choice magazine a few years ago, voted as the best silicon cookware on the market at the time, right? I don't know, it's been about 15 years since it was in Choice magazine and I haven't seen it since, right? But the Tupperware silicon is unique because they haven't watered down any of the ingredients. It's all 100% food grade, latex free silicon. So if you know anyone with a latex allergy, these are totally safe. See the feet at the bottom? It's quite a generous footing that's lifted up off the microwave floor. That allows the energy to travel around evenly. Now, the unique feature, one of the unique features about this Micro Pro grill is underneath here, there is it's like a transformer. It transforms all of the energy over to heat energy, heats up this Eterna base up to 220 degrees, and it's exactly the same in here. Underneath here, there's like 5 layers of different things. In there is, I forget the technical term, but it's a transformer. It transforms all of the energy over to heat energy, kinetic energy. It heats up this up to 220 degrees. So that's why this is like a double-sided fry pan that goes into the microwave, and it keeps all the splatter on the inside here instead of all on the inside of your microwave or all up the back of your kitchen splashback, right? Absolutely brilliant thing. The handles, there's quite a generous handle on here too, so it's easier to pull out. If it has been in for about 20 minutes, Sometimes, depending on what you've cooked, sometimes you do need like an oven mitt to pull that out. Most of the time, you're right. If I'm doing nachos, it only takes 5 or 6 minutes and I can just grab that with my bare hands and pull that out. If I'm doing bacon and eggs or like a hot English continental breakfast, I can just grab my hands and pop that straight out to there. If I'm doing pumpkin scones, grab my hands, just pull that straight out. A stir fry, steak, chicken. I do a great chicken breast, butterflied in half with some bacon, avocado and camembert. It's absolutely delicious. Apple turnovers in here are divine. Upside down caramelized onion tarts are delicious with a little bit of balsamic. Doesn't take very long at all. You still only need your hands to pull that out of the microwave oven with, all right? So we've got that. Every now and again, you're able to get the Micro Pro Grill ring. This again is 100% silicone. So whether you're using it like that way or whether you're using it that way, it's ideal for any of your omelets, your cakes, your pancakes. What else have I done? I'm trying to think what else I've done. I do a great 3-egg avocado omelette in here, which is absolutely delicious. Blitz up some mushrooms in your smooth chopperator, and no one knows what they're eating. Too soon? All right. Whether you're doing a blueberry pancake or a chocolate mud cake, that helps keep everything in there. Sometimes I'll grab a rice paper roll. You know, like the rice paper? If you soak that in water for like 5-10 seconds, pop that into there, pop that into there with whatever filling that you want, if you're going to warm that up. Once it's done, you can take that out, you just roll that up, and there's your lunch. How easy is that? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, morning tea, afternoon tea, supper. You need at least one of these. I've got 2, and I use them at least twice a day, if not more, right? So I very rarely use my stovetop or my oven unless I'm cooking for like 8 people, right? So I've got one of those. This has got 6 minutes remaining in here. This one's got 3 minutes remaining in here. What I might do is come back and do a part 2. It's take 2, baby! And I'll show you the finished product. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please let me know. I'm on every social media platform that's available. It's the same name, the same profile pic, Tupperware Pete. So whether you're on Threads, Lemonade, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Cameo, Twitter, I am all over it everywhere. Send me a message if you've got any questions. I'm more than happy to help. And in the meantime, you know what you need to do, don't you? Forget your troubles and get happy. Dance your cares away. Shout out and get happy. I'll cook for you another day. Oh, actually, I'll come back in a few minutes and do part 2. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.